So, what is this Earth and Historia you mentioned?
As I've said, an earth pulse is a natural force that circulates within the land. Wind blows, water flows, birds fly, flowers bloom. All actions in nature leave their mark on the earth pulse. These marks become etched within the land itself and remain a part of the earth pulse, like memories.
So it's a record of the world's past.
Does it remember human and Moloch deeds?
Everything that occurs is part of nature, including the acts of humans, Malachim, and even demons.
So that means that even this very conversation is being recorded in the Earth and Historia?
Anything bad I've done in secret, any insults you've ever told behind someone's back, the land sees it all.
My insults?
It's just an example. Pay it no mind.
Does that mean that Innominat is drawing specific memories from the Earth and Historia and showing them to Velvet?
I believe so. That's how Rokuro and I saw the same thing, even though we weren't there. With the Earth itself as his vessel. It's a trick only Innominat could pull off.
Awfully devious for a self-styled Empyrean.
But the attack did strike home. Keep a close watch on her until we're out of the Earth Pulse.
Right.
Velvet's psyche took a heavy blow there.
Yes. She's in rough shape.
How long do you think she'll last?
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Remember, hardness alone won't save you from breaking. If she keeps being shaken up like this, she won't be able to handle it.
But what can we do?
If she breaks, she breaks. Until then, we go on with our mission.
What? Can't we help her?
If you let sympathy fog your vision, you can end up crashed on a reef.
Even so, we can't just let her suffer. It's too much.
I'm fairly sure that Velvet would say the same thing if she was in Aizen's place.
And do you agree, Rokuro?
Me? I still have a debt to Velvet. I will pay it. But in the end, her fate will be something she'll have to decide for herself.
That's true, but...
Then I have a decision of my own to make. I won't give up on Velvet, no matter what.
I see. Do what you have to.
We won't stop you.
We won't stop you, but we will get in your way.
We won't stop you, but we will slow you down.
We will inconvenience you.
I'll finish this quickly.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal. Caught in the flesh. Lethal pay! Knight of Heaven's will pierce mine enemy.
They were nothing. I'll finish this now.
I did good, didn't I?
Oh, just a minor update on, I've already forgotten the name of the game I was playing. Elite Redux. I finally found Alolan Ninetales.
Okay.
One of the abilities it has is just set Aurora Veil on entry. It's fine.
Nice.
It's like, oh yeah,
like a weather effect.
yeah. Except without the hail. You don't need the hail.
Yeah.
We can do this.
It's like, oh, cool. The one thing I wanted with no downsides. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Now you don't even have to run a hail team.
exactly. And my team wasn't the hail team, so it's perfect.
I did good,
I wonder.
didn't I?
So that probably means there's ones that set a terrain on entry too.
Almost certainly.
Because like psychic terrain's pretty base.
Oh, you know what? I think I have already run into an electric terrain setter in Watson's gym. That's right.
Tell you, I don't remember what most of the terrains do.
Yeah,
Take 3, abandon the rest.
that's amazing.
But the fact that psychic terrain protects you from priority moves, yeah, I remember what that terrain does.
Electric terrain protects from sleep if you're grounded. I mean, all the trains, I think you have to be grounded, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Grassy terrain heals. Are those the only 3 main trains?
Come on, really?
I think that's it, right?
Oh, there's got to be another one. I swear there's 4.
There's not one that's like ferry based, right?
Yeah, is there a ferry terrain? Is that what I'm forgetting?
Oh yeah, no, that is right. It's ferry. It's misty terrain.
Misty terrain. I wanted to say mystic terrain, but I'm like, I know that's not right.
So misty terrain. Is no status. Oh, hang on. You know what? Here, ready? As of Gen 9. Electric terrain, unable to fall asleep. Electric type moves boosted by 30%, and then it does stuff to certain moves. I'm not going to cover that.
Yeah. Do they all boost the typing of those attacks though?
No.
But there was another property of terrains.
Nope.
Huh.
I'll get to the. I'll get to it.
go.
So grassy terrain is leftovers. Grass type boosted by 30%, and then a bunch of stuff to moves and abilities. Misty terrain.
Welcome home, Arthur.
Statuses. Dragon type moves are reduced in power by 50%.
Okay.
Hi, Celica. I fixed the fence around the house.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. With the brigands stepping up their attacks, the town elders
And
have been
then
worried.
psychic terrain actually
but they
just
should
does
put their
priority
minds
moves
at
and doesn't
ease.
affect psychic or any other type
No.
for like move power.
If the brigands turn into demons.
Instead, it's just really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Incredibly disruptive.
I'm pretty confident in my carpentry. And the other 2?
Probably at the Cape again. I've warned them 100 times that it's dangerous.
Luffy said probably badgered Velvet into going. Don't worry, she'll watch out for him.
Yeah, I can only hope that this little one grows up to be as strong as she is one day.
Huh?
You're happy, I hope.
Of course I am. I never thought I could ever be this happy.
Ooh. The Revelatons.
We already knew that she was pregnant when she died.
Whoa.
I only wish I'd known earlier. I would have made something even nicer for you.
You made this for me?
Yeah, I put all my heart into it.
I'll cherish it always. It'll remind me of this happy day.
Let this serve as proof of our love. This I swear. I swear to protect you both with my life.
That's Lord Artorias' past.
Oh, that's rich! You mean you believe that tripe? It's all a pack of lies. His smile, his promise, everything.
What was that? What's that?
Our 7th party member, obviously.
What we just saw. Was that from before the opening?
Yeah. Celica was there, and Artorias still had use of his arm. It didn't look like he was an exorcist either.
I never would have thought
Except
Lord
if you-
Artorias could smile so tenderly.
Remember
But
the
he's since
last
become an
cutscene.
Yeah, remember 20 minutes
taking
ago
on
when he
the
said he was an
shepherd and the
exorcist.
weight of the world.
All because he lost his beloved wife.
I'd understand if you wanted to back out, but at this rate, I think the time is coming. Not much longer now.
It's coming.
To think I ate up his lies without questioning a word. What a joke.
Therapy cat. You're getting paid overtime for this.
Therapy cats doing their best. Okay, I can see a chest over there. What was that?
It's one of
What was
2.
that?
I'll finish this now.
Oh god, so many spells going off.
So many spells, and you're even down one of your main casters.
Yeah.
We're finished here.
What's the
Let's
problem?
go.
No one's countering those spells.
Yeah. Oh, you want all these talismans?
Bastard.
Oh,
Hey.
quartz boots.
A bajillion quartz boots to master.
Yay! You have to master each one individually.
I'll show you the
God.
beauty of my spear whip.
I just started thinking back to the start of today's recording, and thinking,
Thought I'd stop there.
red light, green light, Kezu.
Did you think
Better
you could
hope it's not a
escape
red
me?
light.
Oh. Why is Kezu allowed to continue
Always be on
existing?
guard.
Why haven't they just stopped putting it in the game?
They tried that once. It was
Yeah,
called
and they-
Giganox.
And then they stopped trying that.
Yeah, people hated it.
That's the problem. You can't take your finger off the button.
Yeah, actually, what you've done is you've just made 2 Kezus.
It doesn't help that I also hate Kezu as a fight. I just think it's not very fun.
Have you tried Red Kezu?
No, it doesn't exist in Rise. Unless I can pretend it's not real.
That all you got?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we fought this guy before.
Oh,
In
okay.
fact, he's level 20.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad it's the same zone and they just have one encounter slot for this. It's already gone.
To fall here.
Yep.
But you still get the grade.
I still get tremendous amount of grade.
Oh,
Hey, but
that's
next time we fight it, it'll be 5.
It'll what?
Be level 25.
Oh, that's right. Whoa.
Oh.
Chest.
Oh yeah. Great.
Could have
5 peach gels.
nommed on some peach gels.
Yeah, for what purpose?
You're all full health. Never mind. Sorry, I'm just thinking back to
Velvet didn't
playing
know those things
Arise
about
and never
Artorias
being
and
at full
Celica,
health.
Did she?
Probably not. That was when the two were alone and first getting to know each other.
We were seeing glimpses of a warm, loving family. But really, it just gave me the creeps.
Same here. I could keenly feel Innominat scheming behind everything we saw.
He's trying to get at Velvet.
I think she used to truly love Lord Artorias. Having that happy past thrust in front of her at a time like this must be tearing her apart.
Probably. But a demon like me wouldn't understand.
What Velvet is going through is horrible. Even as a human, I can scarcely imagine what it must be like. But I approach it, just a little bit, because like her, I was his pupil.
Artorias said he needed 2 types of malevolence to awaken Innominat. The illusions at a ball, making sure we knew about the attack on Titania, and Innominat appearing as her brother. If all of that was planned to extract the malevolence from her, we'd all better brace for worse to come.
I'll finish
Ah,
this now.
Whoa. What
There
the-
it is. It's worse to come.
That was very confusing.
This fight is over!
Do you know off the top of your head the average amount of time it takes for Square Enix to port their games to PC?
Oh, why do you ask?
Oh, because I'm waiting for the new Dragon Quest monsters.
The answer is no. I was
Okay.
just curious what you wanted.
Yeah, that was going to happen regardless of me going. I want to play Dragon Quest monsters, but I don't want to play it on the Switch.
Yeah. When did it come out?
I'll cut down anyone
2
in
weeks
my
ago.
way.
December 1st.
Give it 8 months.
Yeah, I figured.
I'll show you the
It's probably for the best because I'm probably not even halfway done with Arise.
This fight is over!
Mother memory.
The Scarlet Knight? This is Velvet's village.
Damn! So many of them! Celica, I'm coming!
It's too late! Take Velvet and Laphicet and run!
I can't do that! I want to have my life with you, with our child! No!
Arthur!
Celica! Why? Why? Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I protect my own family?
Remember this moment well, Artorias. Humans are weak, filled with sin.
Melchior!
The people of this village offered you and your beloved family up to the demon brigands. A sacrifice, so that they could escape and hide.
No, they wouldn't.
It happens often. The reason people act on is burdened by the weight of their sins. However, I have found a method to adjust their reason.
A domain? What is this incredible power? Don't tell me the Empyrean we've been searching for was here this whole time.
Wow, would you look at that?
Malakim!
So they have been reborn, but be not deceived. They are not the same people.
The thing
you
I
knew.
suspected the whole time.
Why? Why must fate be so cruel?
It appears that Innominat's resurrection is incomplete. We must guide him until we understand why. I'll be taking these Malakim.
Wait! I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. I'll make things right. I'll abandon who I am. Nameless Moloch, I will forge a pact with you. I will put an end to all the pain in this world.
Do you have it in you? You who abandoned my friend's ideals and fled.
On the souls of my dead master, wife, and child. This I swear. My name is Artorius Colbrand. I have inherited the will and the strength of Claudin Asgard, former head of the Exorcists.
Very well. Let tonight's tragedy change fate and birth salvation.
That Moloch, it was me. You don't remember?
Not at all.
They said you were reborn as a Moloch. That means... what exactly?
The soul of a human who passed away can, given the right trigger, be reborn as a Moloch.
You're saying that Artorius' child was reborn as Laphicet?
If what we saw was real, yes.
So the female Moloch that was born along with him was...
My sister's reincarnation, but I ate her long ago.
You didn't know, right?
I knew. I had already caught on to who Ceres really was.
Velvet.
But it doesn't matter. What does it change? I'll devour anything to fulfill my goal. My sister, my brother, even the world. That's who I am. That's all I am.
Now a skit.
Was the day all of this started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening. Innominat was halfway revived and demons became visible to all.
His power also robbed almost every Moloch of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorias' quest to change the world was so steeped in tragedy. The villagers should have never sold them out to those bandits.
It was cruel, yes, but nothing remarkable. People are capable of anything when under pressure. Even more so when they can do it under the mantle of the greater good. Velvet's family was probably the furthest outside the village circle that night.
That's pure selfishness.
Humans are selfish creatures. You should be aware of that by now. That's why you said what you said just now, even if you didn't know it. Artorias' quest to change the world, not Artorias' quest to save humanity. I mean no disrespect. It's just an observation.
A man with the power to change the world turned his back on the potential of humanity. That may be the biggest tragedy of that night.
The savior of the world lost all hope in its people.
Snake.
I'll finish this now.
Double haze!
I can't even call that a fight.
Box. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I had figured that out already, or that would be quite the reveal.
I mean, they certainly left enough breadcrumbs.
They left enough clues, yeah.
It was obviously not a fumble reveal, more
No.
a, hey, did you catch on to this? If you didn't.
No, definitely. Fourth stratum, we're blazing through this. We're gonna get to the final boss in no time.
Eisen, you said a human soul can be reborn as a Malak given the right trigger, right? Is that something that happens frequently?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. We know that humans are sometimes reborn as Malakim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
Huh. So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily, ordinarily at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Innominat made it happen on purpose?
Call it an educated guess. But I don't think even an Empyrean can control the lives of humans or Malakim at his whim.
If it wasn't chance, it might have been destiny.
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Malak. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make light of a tragedy, but our fates intertwine, the good and the bad, whether we like it or not. That's what makes it destiny, right?
True. But this...
Get a hold of yourself, Eleanor. Velvet and Laphicet are in rougher waters than any of us. They'll be looking to you to light their way.
Yes. I must remain calm and steady.
Box.
Oh boy. That sure is a...
Look at this sea of ecto cooler.
That too.
Look! Over there!
An Earth
It's
Pulse
a-
Rift.
it's a
We may
portal.
be able to get out from there.
No. Boss fight now.
Boss fight with memories.
There's something I'd like to speak to you about. Alone. Two souls possessing powerful resonance and free of malevolence. These must be sacrificed on the Scarlet Night.
Ah, yes. The ceremony to resurrect Innominat. You read my book.
I haven't fully mastered the ancient tongue yet, but I have read your notes. You wrote that if Innominat is resurrected, we can make a world free of demons.
7 years ago, a soul with strong resonance, my own unborn son, was sacrificed for that purpose. Now, Inominat's resurrection's half complete.
Because of that, everyone's resonance has grown stronger, enabling them to see demons.
Yes, that's the truth behind the opening.
So, if one more person is sacrificed,
Inominat's resurrection will be complete, and his power will spur the creation of many new exorcists.
and there is another Scarlet Knight very soon. Arthur, I must ask.
Luffy said.
Can't I be the sacrifice?
Tell me, why do you think that birds fly?
I think that birds fly because they must. Why else would they have wings if not to embrace the sky? I have wings too, weak as they are. That's why I must fly, now! If we miss this Scarlet Night, the next won't be for another 3 years. By then, I won't be alive.
Luffy said, why would you say such a thing?
The 12-year sickness. That's the name of my disease.
So you know.
I'm not afraid of being sick. But I don't want to just be a burden on everyone until I die. I couldn't take it.
Your wings are your will, and they are strong.
Lies. Please. You can't tell Velvet about this.
I promise.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.